What does it mean to wield pure power? My goal was never to make them just another race of warriors. I wanted to build a species that felt as intimidating as the weapons they wield, something that demands presence, like an apex predator in its domain. Imagine stepping into a lion's cage. It doesn't have to snarl, growl, or charge to terrify you. Just the knowledge of what it could do at any moment is more than enough. That's the essence of what I wanted for the Greatbladers, a living embodiment of destruction. Hostile by design, powerful by nature, but just enough room for depth and emotion. Physically, they needed to read as both intelligent warriors and creatures forged by their brutal and unforgiving world. After many iterations, I've landed on a heavily muscular, rigid ape-like frame, inspired by mandrills and gorillas. But that wasn't enough. They had to be uniquely Greatbladers. Belonging to the species Greatopithecus, the most striking features of the Greatbladers are their thermotizers, massive, jagged mineralized spikes that extend from their knuckles to their shoulders, charged with searing heat and pressure. These natural growths not only serve as offensive tools, but as an extension of their intimidating presence, radiating intense steam that can reach over 1,000 degrees when triggered by aggression or a threat. The spikes, thick like volcanic plates, are made to withstand and channel this heat into devastating force, almost like a natural bomb, pulverizing anything that the fist makes contact with. An overkill, overwhelming exertion of force that puts anything in their wake to ruin. Their head plates are equally formidable, designed as flat, reinforced armor that functions like tank plating, deflecting strikes in most projectiles that hit it. Together, combined with their blackened, tough carapace, make Greatbladers uniquely formidable in their mountainous ecosystem. Their bodies are colossal, and dense muscles support their massive frames and the enormous weapons that they wield. This strength is not confined in their arms alone. Their entire skeletal structure is reinforced with volcanic plates, giving them a resilience and durability needed to endure the harshest of environments in battle. Their bones are also dense and robust, mitigating trauma. To top it all off, due to their carapace being made heavily of volcanic minerals, the Greatblader can use its shell to ignite and spread sparks or slag to sear enemies and solder wounds. Despite their fearsome nature, the Greatbladers also possess a remarkable nurturing side. These maternal figures also play a crucial role in the training of the younger generations, teaching them not only how to wield blades, but also how to contribute to the lives of the others around them. This emphasis on family and protection ensures the Greatbladers' legacy endures, passing down traditions, combat skills, and wisdom from generation to generation. With that in mind, each Greatblader shares a den, a communal space where their cultural practices, from forging to education, can be carried out. It is more than just a home. It is a place for creation and connection. It also contains the family's most treasured item, the fervent heirloom. This sacred blade is crafted by each family member over time, every single blader of that family forging an individual layer into it, representing the dedication, craftsmanship, and emotional ties that bind them together. These blades also radiate a special warmth from their constantly smoldering Damascus, a rare phenomenon in the creation process of Greatblades. Because of this, the heirlooms are unusually tough, and are only ever wielded by the den's elders, usually in ceremony or as a last form of protection. However, such a warm-hearted existence was not always the way. As we all know, peace derives from war. Such a battle-ready biology demands just as sly and valiant adversaries, such as the grievous Rattleblades, the hell-hearted Geodocs, and the Havenfeld Soldiers of Slate, Claymotors. Each of these groups proved to be incredible challenges upon the Greatbladers' crusades, but that is a journey for another day. For now, let's turn our attention back to our Greatbladers. Unlike the horns of more bullish creatures, the Greatblader crown is not a symbol of dominance or territorial aggression, but rather a highly specialized adaptation for heat regulation and social bonding. The crest sits atop the Greatblader's head, a small structure that helps to manage and disperse excess heat generated by their thermal physiology. But they're more than just functional, they're also key to emotional and social connections, particularly during mating rituals. When two Greatbladers form a bond, they engage in a deeply intimate exchange, pressing their crowns together in an act that serves both to regulate their temperature and solidify the connection. This ritual allows them to synchronize their thermal systems, transferring heat between each other in a way that deepens their bonds and reinforces their commitment to one another. Kind of like how you cuddle or embrace a loved one. This warmth exchange is often a precursor to a lifelong companionship, as Greatbladers mate for life. Although there's more to explore, unfortunately, our story takes another turn.